Hello. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling?
We're good.
Everybody good? It's been
Welcome
cool?
back.
Yeah.
What's it like for you to be back out there finally?
Man, it feel good, man. It's weird not playing, you know what I'm saying? So, obviously feel good to be back out there with teammates. Feel good to be back out there running, moving around. Finally get to play a game, so it'll be good.
DA said you looked explosive. What were you doing in the meantime?
Same thing I always do. Work. Shoot. Went back down to Miami. Kind of got with my trainers. Like, kind of treated it like a abbreviated, less taxing off season. Kind of, you know what I'm saying? So just kind of kept my same routine. Try not to overdo it. You know, being anxious, wanting to play. So it went well.
You
I feel good.
frustrating watching the offense struggle while you weren't out there?
Um, yeah, you know, it's frustrating out there or not, because you know, with the weapons we have, you know, you feel like you know the potential we got. And, you know, sometimes when you see it not come to fruition, it's annoying. But you know, it's a lot of things. It's player error. You know, everybody wants to blame coaches, but it's some things we got to execute better. Some things we got to pull out. So I mean, it'll be good. We'll be all right. Get on track.
What were those game days like for you?
Game,
Game days.
man, weird. I don't watch a lot of football, but when I'm not playing, like I gotta watch my team, obviously, because it's like I'm almost like torn, because I'm like, man, I don't want to watch, but then it's like I got to, because it's that's my team, you know what I'm saying? So it was definitely weird, but especially last week, it was cool. The first 2 weeks, I was like, win, and then you know we dropped one, but we just gotta get back on track. So I'm happy I'm back.
You said that you had like a weight lifted off your chest when that whole situation was over.
Yeah.
Can you remember a time when you were this excited to maybe play football again and just kind of not worry
I'm
about
always
anything?
excited.
I know, but just kind of no other concerns really. Just
Oh
football.
yeah. I mean, it's obviously that situation was kind of over my head last year, and now this year, shoot, I'm free. You know what I'm saying, literally and figuratively. So I'm just ready to play, ready to go.
How excited are you about a 14-game season for you?
I feel like college again. I'm fresh. I'm real fresh. You know. Clancy asked me if I was bored. I was like, I wouldn't say I was bored, but you know, I was definitely thinking like, okay, well, that's 3 less games where you know I'm taxed and you know kind of taking that load and taking those hits. So
Alvin, how wild is it that you were only gone 3 weeks, but you might be coming back with no Jamal and maybe no Derek too?
it's football. That's how you hate that, because it's like sometimes I feel like we got some bad luck. You know, you be like, man, you looking and you like, damn, everything lining up so good, and then it just some big blows. You know, obviously Jamal with the hamstring, and then Derek with his shoulder. Them guys will get back. Guys got to step up. We got to play.
Speaking of stepping up, I think in 2019 when Drew went down, I think in Seattle you had like 30 touches or something like that. Do you want that? Do you want that responsibility? Like, hey, I'm back. Just put it on me.
I don't care. You know, like I had the same message for 7 years. Whatever I got to do, I'm gonna do it. So if that's in the game plan, if that's in the cards, then so be it. But you know, we got tons of weapons. We got guys that can get the ball and make something happen. You know, whoever plays, if Jameis is out there, if Derek is out there, whatever the case may be. I mean, shoot, I got faith that we'll be able to get it done.
And Alvin, I know it changes because of the personnel or what you have at your disposal, but I mean, you still, I think we were talking a lot this offseason about using you more in space, using you more in the passing game, creativity and stuff. I mean, you still eager to start putting
Yes,
that into
100%. I mean, I was texting back and forth with Derek when I was gone, talking to Jameis, talking to everybody really, and you know, just it's funny to sit back and watch. You know, like obviously not being able to affect the game, but watching and seeing like what could be, and just you know, it's easy to sit back and be like, oh well, we should have done this or we should have done that. So I felt myself doing that. I felt like a fan a little bit, like we should have did this, we should have did that, and I'm telling Derek, and he like, nah. I'm like, all right, and I'm talking to Caesar, and he like, nah, it's not that easy. I'm like, all right, well, still, but you know, so I had to come back to reality of a player, but I'm definitely excited. I think we get a it's some things that I do that opens up our offense a little bit more. So for everybody, not just for me, for Mike, for Chris, for Seed. So I'm excited to get back out there and you know, kind of get some of those opportunities going for
He
everybody.
actually said a couple of those Olave plays where they put it
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
backfield where some Alvin plays.
Yeah, they
You
were.
jealous watching
Yeah.
those work?
No, I wasn't jealous. I was like, damn, he do that kind of good. I said, man, I got to get back.
Hey, Alvin, did your trainers throw anything new at you?
Nah, nothing new. Same old.
Does the outpouring? I know you did the video, which was obviously well received, but just people responding to you on these 2 weeks, does it kind of reinforce how kind of loved you are in this community?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I think I talk about that all the time. The love from and the support from New Orleans. I mean, the community, who that nation is just amazing. So I mean, I was gone, but I wasn't gone. They kept me in it. Definitely blessed and thankful for that. So I'm back now, so we can get to it.
Alvin, this run game has struggled without you. Do you think you're that missing piece that can finally get the run game going?
I definitely think I have something to offer, but you know, like I said, some of it, you know, people are watching and they're like, well, coaches need to call certain plays, and then, I mean, I watched the game as a player, and then I was trying to watch as a fan, but that didn't work too well. But you know, so up front, we gotta handle the business, you know, and those guys take responsibility. They know what they got to do, run game wise, protecting DC, protecting our quarterbacks wise. So it's a couple things we got to get on track, but you know, I'm definitely excited to get out there and kind of, you know, do what I've been good at doing the past couple of years, and you know, that's running the ball.
And we kind of saw the crowd impact the game last week, and we know how this crowd responds to you. How much are you looking forward to getting out there and having them do what they do?
I'm happy. Y'all will see when we get out there. I'm excited. Definitely excited. It's gonna be fun.
Things have, in past games with this opponent have become chippy. Because you are excited, do you have to reel it in a little bit and not get overly excited?
Nah, me and you know my buddy Mike T. Me and Mike T. been talking, and you know, however it goes, it's gonna go. It is what it is. That's how it go. And then you know, Marshawn will be ready. So we gonna do what we got to do. It just is what it is. We'll worry about it when if something happens. We'll address the issue. We'll address the pressure. But it is what it is. Y'all know how this game go.
You faced off Devin White against Devin White your whole career, basically.
Yeah.
What makes him so unique and so
Man, he's one of those dudes. He don't care about throwing around his body, and then he's athletic enough to run sideline to sideline. He can make all the plays all over the field. Smart, and then you know he plays. It helps when you play with a guy in Levante David that's also smart and can read and diagnose and do the same thing, run sideline to sideline. So Devin, I mean, I got a lot of respect for him. You know, we talk all the time, but I don't like him on Sunday though. So.
Alvin, seems like you guys just have always been in this position where you maybe have to replace somebody at the starting quarterback spot because of injuries the last couple of years. So I guess what were you like about Jameis, if that's what he has to? I mean, you played a lot about him.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like if Jameis got to step up and play, I know he you know how Jameis is. He got that energy and he want to get out there and he want to do everything that he can to help us win. I think just us being able to rally around him, just like they were rallying around Derek. You know, it's some things that we got to clean up front, like I said, to be able to protect. But as long as we protect Jameis and give him the time and opportunity to throw and you know, give him some of the calls he likes, because I know he's going to go and stand on the table and, you know, he fiery and he wants to throw the ball downfield and he wants to make splash plays. He wants to keep everybody engaged. So, I mean, just understanding, you know, there's spots that we got to pick and sometimes we take what we get, what they give us, and other times too. Then other times we can take our shots and you know, kind of attack the offense. But you know, if Jameis got to do it, I got full faith in him. You know, like I said, I've been talking to both. I've been talking to Derek and I've been talking to Jameis while I've been gone. So it is what it is. We'll go. Still.
Obviously, you guys want your starter in there all the time, right? But like,
Yeah.
It's been nice that you guys have been able to turn to veteran kind of established quarterbacks when you need it.
Yeah, I mean, that's always good. That's the beauty in building a roster, building a team. And, you know, those guys upstairs, they know what they're doing. You know, I think one thing we've done a good job of here since I've been here, at least, is just, you know, everybody that's in this locker room pretty much fits the locker room. You know, it's not like we bringing in a guy and we kind of like confused about that person's leadership or their character. You know, it is what it is. The next man up is always the next best man. You know what I'm saying? So it's advantageous for us to have, I think, depth in that sense, like character or fit locker room wise.
Thank you, Al.